Prepare yourself for tips, tricks, feedback, and much more on this episode of Pimp My Setup, hosted by Matt Philly. Sit back, relax, and interact because the show starts now.
What is up, Setup Nation? I'm your host, Killer Philly. Let's get right into the setups. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Pimp My Setup. I can't see without these, and I can't talk with this beard. But if you couldn't tell, today I am KEEMSTAR. Didn't happen. I didn't come into this thinking I was going to be KEEMSTAR today, but I was trying to be your boy Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars, and that didn't work out. So here I am today as KEEMSTAR, and look forward to Scarce on Sunday. But anyways, this is episode number 147, recorded live on October 20th, 2016. Of course, I'm Matt Philly. Find me on Twitter at Matt Philly, and let's just get right into the setups. I didn't mean to do that, and halfway through I came up with that, so it came out a little cringy. But here we go. First setup of the day, submitted by Tom. Now, here's the thing. Tom is 15, and he didn't tell me anything else about him. And what are you doing?
I thought I said one more.
No. See, we're already messing up here. So, anyways, first setup here, submitted by Tom, only one photo. That's it. And it's funny because I don't blame Tom. He was thinking like, okay, there should be another photo, and this is it. So, the problem is with most of these people is that they submitted terrible photos. This is probably one of the worst episodes ever because most of these people did updated photos, and I'm not the best at staying up to date with the updated photos, making sure they're okay. So we have to kind of deal with this. So I feel bad because they've been waiting for however many months. So hopping into this one, it's a really nice room overall. I really do like it. It's clean for the most part. It's like a few things here and there, but what I'm talking about is like it's all nice and white. The walls look pretty nice and neat. Some studio tiles, obviously more for aesthetic than anything. Otherwise, if he's expecting a difference in that, spoiler, it doesn't actually do anything. And then everything else is nice, like the shelves, really the wire mold, all that stuff's really, really nice. Usability, things like that. But we can't really see wire management, so I can't give you a 10. Although I would love to. I
see the wires.
Oh, you see it? Yeah. So, I mean, it's that's the thing. I can't give you a good score nonetheless because you didn't really include it in the updated photos. And, with this, the TV, I don't really see the full usability behind that. I get it. You use it for Xbox and whatever else, but it's fat bezeled and it's just like in a weird ass spot. So it's not even directly above the monitors. It's like a little off to the left and it's not tilted down. So really getting a good angle out of that TV, it's gotta suck. It's gotta suck. And someone just said, the foam still sucks up echo. Not quite. It actually might even make it worse in some scenarios, depending on what the room's like. You don't want it just randomly on the wall. So again, that's for aesthetic. If he had foam up in the corners and he had it all placed out in specific spots, it would make a difference. With that, that's going to do nothing. So anyways, I do think that this is a cool setup. It's got a lot of potential, but the problem at the end of the day is that it's just little like what else is going on here? What's the theme? I don't know. It's just kind of hard to go with. So I would like to see a further back photo. What's the cable management like? What's the left side of the desk like? What do you use the left side for? But he literally didn't give me any information about himself other than the fact that he's 15. So whatever. So let's go to the next set of the day. I think there's only one photo for this one as well. Like I said, not the best photos today. This one's like a good photo, but really only one that told the story. So this is submitted by Gordon, who's 19, and this setup literally, okay, I'm not overusing that like LYFE. I mean, literally just used for his flight simulator. So he actually has it set up in his bedroom. This is the guest room. So, his guests also get to play flight simulator, which is cool. But yeah, so this is just for that. Now, knowing that and keeping that in mind, I was pretty unimpressed. And I don't mean that in a mean way. First glance, I mean, holy crap, he's got expensive stuff. I would assume all that stuff's expensive. I've never been into flight simulating. I would love to do that, but to actually invest in that and have the setup and have to take it down and put it back up is annoying. So I could see why you want a dedicated area just for flight simulating, but knowing that it is a specific area just for that, you could have done more with it. I really think that you just kind of, it looks like a normal setup with the flight simulator stuff out. I don't see what's too special about it. You know what I mean? So I would definitely have liked to see, whether it be like, it doesn't have to be something as crazy as an Abuto or, one of those just racing chairs with the actual attachments so you could put the things on mounted right in front of you. That would have been awesome. And I think that is something you should look into. I can understand maybe you don't have the room, you don't have the money, whatever, but you're able to put enough money into having a separate triple monitor setup with all of this stuff. And he even went on to talk about how he spent like $2,500 on just this setup alone. And, that's awesome. But I feel like for a setup that is specific for one thing, and that one thing being simulation, specific towards flight simulation, it just should have been a little bit cooler. There should have been some stuff on the wall maybe that was like, specific towards, flying. If it's like a badge, like what are those pins that they get? Like the Delta Eagle Air Wing things, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think some people understand what I'm saying. I'm just having a hard time coming up with the words. But just, where's your really sick ass flight headphones? I can't think today. I swear that this thing is like in my mouth hole and it's hurting, and that's probably why. But really though, like where is like some of that cool stuff that you could really get away with here? So I don't know if Tom would agree with that. Do you think that he should have some more cool stuff? Because it's just for flight simulation.
I think it'd be cool to have like a huge decal above where it just shows like the sky and all that. Like,
that would be cool, something like that, or like a radar, or just something cool. Like make it a little more. If it's really just for that one thing, then make the setup more towards that. But I'm not saying that it doesn't have to look like a typical room. Like get yourself some shelves, get like pictures, posters. I'm saying literally it could be one thing and it could change the whole setup. Otherwise, it just looks like, a typical setup with the flight stuff in front of it. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just finding things to critique. He did want me to find things to critique on. So there you go. But let's go to the next setup. Now, this next setup is submitted by Ryan, who's 13. And I don't have anything about him, too. So I don't know what's up with this episode. Bad photos, people not telling me what's going on, but this photo is actually pretty good. One of the better ones out of the whole episode. And damn, he does a great job using this IKEA desk. This IKEA desk, we see it all the time. And every time I see it, I say that I see it all the time. And guess what? It's got 2 cup holders. I also say that all the time. But really, for the first time ever, or actually maybe the second time, I think that this is awesome. Like, this is a really, really nice use of the desk. This is what it was meant to be used as. So, things that I don't like about it, again, I think we can all agree on this, or maybe you could be one of the weird people that thinks, having a keyboard box and a power supply box makes you hard. I don't know if that's something you're into, but come on, man, we don't need to see your keyboard's right there. Like, right there. Why do we need to see the box for it? And also, why do we care about your power supply? I could kind of understand the other things. If you want to get away with that, go for it. But still, I just think that it's kind of weird. But, it is what it is. I think everything else, though, in terms of how it's being used usability-wise is really nice. Not a fan of fake plants, but I think it works here. So headphones, yeah, of course, I'm always going to recommend you don't lay them down like that. I know they're meant to be like folded up and however else you want to put them, but I think having it, hanging off on the side, having it on a stand just makes it look so much better. And I think that's the thing. You're going to go crazy enough to put fake plants, but you're not going to do something with the headphones. I feel like you're the kind of guy that would be focused towards those kind of details. Everything else, though, is really nice. PC placement, all that. It looks like, a comfortable place to just hang out, do what you got to do. Wire management's great. It's a cool setup. It's different. And the craziest part is that he's 13. And this setup, honestly, probably didn't cost that much money, excluding like the PC and stuff. Because look at it. Like, it's just keyboard, mouse, monitor, speakers, all right then and there on an IKEA desk that's affordable, and it just works. and it's really nice. So I don't think you need to have a lot of money to make it work. Obviously, he still has things like, you know, the strafe and a nice PC and different things like that. But I'm just talking about to get the actual like bare bones set up. So it's nice. It is nice, but yeah, I mean, there's always things you could do. Like some people are like, it needs to get an ultra wide, otherwise it's dumb. It's like, okay, chill, bro. I don't think it needs an ultra wide. I think that display is sexy. I like it. It works. But yeah, leave your thoughts down below. I'm gonna have like a wicked rash. I swear to God, this hurts. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments and in the chat. Do you think the boxes suck? And what do you think of the monitor situation? I think it's great.
Would it look better without the boxes?
Yes.
Like right now, like completely empty with nothing on top.
Well, I would put other things there. Like, what's that little lantern thing that he's got going on?
I don't know.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you get some weird shit like that.
Yeah, but I think for the picture, it looks way better than if it was just empty on the top.
Okay. I'll give you that.
It's just like,
Well, I didn't take points off. I just didn't give it points for like no,
it's not good choices, but they're choices.
Yeah, okay. Damn, Tom's sticking up for the 13-year-old. Anyways, let's go on to the next set of the day. Submitted by Ramiro, who's 22, and he first off, he was giving me crap. He's like, "Oh, I see you don't give love to Mac users." Do you see what I'm on right now, bro? I'm literally on a Mac. I was Mac boy until April 2015, bitch. So. as I'm like fingering my mouth hole. Yeah, no, I always gave love, and I am a Mac user at heart. But
you know how many times you've done that in the past month?
I know, because all these costumes. But damn, like just coming out of the gate saying that makes me want to take like 20 points off. But it's okay because you kind of took the points off for yourself. Ooh, damn. So anyways, he is a casual gamer. What? Casual gamer? You got a Mac. Macs are for pussies. No, I'm just kidding. Like completely negate everything I just said. By the way, you guys see the Nintendo Switch? That just dropped. Anyways, okay. So yeah, okay. Yeah, the desk situation. How many desks are there? 2, 3, 7? Yeah. Wrong. I feel like Donald Trump. Wrong. Anyways, seriously, what the fuck? Boo, boo, boo. I don't like what you got going on here, boy. I do not. I think the desk situation is laughable. Instead of spending all that money on an iMac, why not get a real desk? Damn, the burns for Mac users are so deep. Really though, I don't understand what you're doing here. It's like half a desk too on the right side. Like that looks like it was a part of a big, nice desk. I don't know what you're doing. And yes, people are saying he has Windows on Mac. He says he dual boots because he can't. He's yelling at me for Mac hating, and he's like, I got a Mac, but I got to put some Windows on that if I want to be able to use it. So yeah, anyways. But the placement of the secondary monitor is god awful. Do not like that, especially if you game. You're telling me that's comfortable? That's not comfortable, and that's not ideal. That's what the right side of the desk should be for. You should have left for iMac, right for your console gaming setup. You need to get a real L desk. You can use an L desk for sure. It's going to work perfect for your setup, but the three different, like the one desk, the other desk, and like storage and all that, it's just not looking right. It's not going to work. So I think you need to check that out a little bit more. And a lot of people are talking smack on the printer. First off, printer, briefcase, and then monitor, by the way. So if you got to print something and you got to print it fast, you got to like disassemble your whole setup. So what's going on here, man? What's up with that? I don't like it. I do not like it. The right side's messy. I get what you got going on there, but you got to clean it up. You got the poster there. It's just on the floor. What's up with that? You have your center speaker on the floor on top of your subwoofer. Yeah, I mean, if your bowls have ears, then I mean, go for it. But otherwise, I just think that you are a little bit confused. So, you know, it's cool you got a Mac, bro, but it don't mean you fly as F. So definitely work on that. You know, you see what I'm saying, Tom?
Yeah, I'll just start over. Pull everything from that wall.
Don't pull it. Just knock it all over.
Well, I mean,
break things in the process.
That's the mean way to do it. But pull everything out. Put that L desk that you will get because that will make total sense with what your setup is. And you just place it how you think you should be able to use it.
Yeah. Wise words from T-Fizz himself. All right, let's get into the next set of the day. Submitted by Tim. Now, Tim, he's 19, and he is also one of the people that sent in a terrible photo. Literally looked at his first photos that were submitted because this was an update, and they were awesome. It really showed off that he had a cool snapback collection up top, which you could barely see in this photo. He had a lot of cool stuff going on, but we can't really see it. It's like a crappy photo, so please, for the love of God, do not send me crappy photos. Partially my fault for letting it on, but not checking the updated photos, but you know, Tom handles that stuff now. So.
I never checked this.
No, I'm saying you handle it now.
Yeah.
Anyways, take it. God, I'm like ripping chunks off into my mouth. Okay, so Tim studies computer science. Okay. Now, tell me the scientific reason why this setup sucks. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't suck. Really, though, it's a nice setup. You got a lot of red going on, a lot of red storage, red in the PC, red LEDs. I like what you got. A nice, simple limb on tabletop with the drawer to the left, to the right. I can't see. You know, it's simple. It works. It's good. It's nice. Now, I don't know why the right speaker is so far away. Like, just push it closer so it's like, are you trying to hide it behind the computer? One thing I thought was a little weird, but for the most part, it is just like it's just like, you know, simple. There's like a few things on the desk. I don't really know what they are. I can't really see what's going on, but what really kind of pissed me off was the right side. Pissed me off. Look at that floor. Get a full shot on that, Tom. This bro's got a 4x3 monitor sitting there, garbage all over the place. It looks messy. It needs to be cleaned up. And it makes me think that for the update photo, you're like, before I take this at a terrible time where it's dark in my room and I'm not even going to show the whole thing, I'm going to throw everything on the floor. So, yeah, I thought that was weird. I don't know what you're doing here, bro. I would have liked a better photo because I think that would have helped you, believe it or not, for the score. And then also, if someone's saying, what is that thing, the square on right to the left, right where your mouse is, Tom? Yeah. You see that? Zoom in on that. Up. No, you're not seeing it. That little white square. Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Looks like an adhesive.
Yeah, like what the? Someone's crying about it in chat. So I don't know, guys.
Get rid of it.
Should we give him a 0 for that? Anyways, seriously, guys, what the hell? And I hope someone said, why do people use the Dell 4x3 as a secondary display? I hope he's not using that as a secondary display. Yeah, his feet might have eyes, and he's like, what up? Okay, all right, let's go to the next setup where we're not going to waste our time because that was a waste of time. Submitted by Owen. He uses this setup for gaming, YouTube, and editing. Thomas Philly. How old is this kid? Oh,
I think I know because I looked at it.
Oh, and I already said damn it. Okay. How old do you think he is?
13, right?
No, he's 12.
12, yeah.
Ho-ho! What do you guys think? 12 years old. Whoa. Yeah, so I think the Minecraft kind of gave it away, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that kind of helps guess the age. So for 12 years old, bam! What? My dude, yeah. For 12 years old, though, not bad at all. I mean, when I was 12, I was like using a cereal box as my keyboard tray, and like, it was just bad. It was just real bad. I like what you're going on. I like what you got going on right here. Now I get it. You probably were given this furniture in this room to use, and you got these CD rack thing going on, and you didn't really have a choice. I ain't gonna hate, you know. Oh my God, wait, go back to what you were just on. Is that?
Yeah, it's the Now.
Yeah, the Now hit song CD. Oh,
60 something.
Those are so good, dude. Those are so good. I can't wait until they get to 185. It's gonna be my favorite one. Anyways, so I think this is really cool. A lot of the things you got going on here. You got that YouTube stuff. You got the subscribe pillow. I got one of those right there. You also made that little next to the red lamp, the little YouTube button. He made that himself. That's cool. He also made that headphone stand with his dad. Yeah, right there. You see that? That's cool. And it's got like, you know, it's just nice. Usability looks good. Nice, clean room. Looks a little bit like a magazine photo almost. Not really sure what that like wire is to the left thing. Oh, it's like a toy helicopter. Look at that. Oh, he's got Forza in a photo frame. That's what I do with all my games too, so we could be buddies. I like it though. I think it's really cool. Like, let's see, what is this saying? BK footwear. All right, you got a shoe box. That's nice. It's just really cool. It's one thing that I thought was really awesome about this is he said that the computer was a hand-me-down from his older brother. It was his older brother's first computer, and he gave it to his little brother. I was like, oh that's so nice. No, really, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, cool case, bro. I don't really have things to say about this because, I mean, you got the fake plant thing. It's little things here and there that I'd probably clean up, but that's just like, really, it just works. I mean, the theme is a little more mature than I would expect. Someone said no legroom. I don't agree. I think that's actually pretty wide, and it goes back the whole distance. So, would you agree, Tom? That looks pretty.
Plenty of legroom.
Yeah, I mean, unless you have elephantitis, then yeah, I would agree. I don't know what else though. I think it's just like a good. It has a little bit of a wow factor, but not the same like whoa, but more like a wow, cool, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't really have anything else to say. Anyways, all right, let's go to the next set of the day, submitted by Rogier. Is that how you would say it? Okay, Rogier is 22. Okay, he's 22, and he uses this setup for work and sometimes gaming. Wow, especially in that photo right there, I'm a little confused. Terrible placement of the overall setup. I don't really understand because you have the curve going into the corner there, you have the leg, you have the PC, and if you look at the placement of the keyboard and all that stuff, he's going to be grinding right up against that. His left leg is now doing it with the PC case. Not really sure why that was like comfortable for him. Was he like, oh, my left leg just needs it tonight? So then he set it up and now he's doing that every night. I don't know if that's what he's going for. But what I think would work perfectly is really utilizing what the right side of the desk is meant for. Slide to the right. Slide to the right.
Take it back now, yo.
Yeah, take it back now, yo. One cable this time. Boop. Anyways, I really think if you were to do that, it would look a lot better, and then it would leave you the left side with that corner piece to kind of do some work. Because what did he say? He uses for work and sometimes gaming. So, you got like your little notebook, you do it there. You have a laptop set up if you need it, right over there in the curvature of the desk. You know what I'm saying? And then the PC, like, I guess leave it there. I don't know. That was just stupid. I mean, does it have a side panel window? If not, then I mean, that's fine. But if it does, then keep it turned in the back. It looks like you have a lot of depth in the back. Now, in terms of the actual setup itself, I love it. I do think it's a great setup. Just placement was bad. The thing that creeps me out is you got some owl shit going on back there. Oh, you can't see it on the thing?
You can see it far away.
Okay, yeah. You guys see what I'm saying? That's pretty disgusting. Because it's probably taxidermy. And and this time I'm not even choking on hair. I'm just...
I think that's taxidermy.
Yeah, what? You don't think so? I think it is. I think
it's just a statue.
I think he catches it for fun. I think so, Tom. Hey, Rogier, tell us the truth. Anyways, no, seriously, that's just weird. I just... have a thing. I don't.
Not like that.
Anyways, so let's see. The other thing that I like. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna say the thing that I did not like is you didn't utilize the rest of the room. You know what I mean? So I would have liked if you kind of did something with the bowls there, maybe add a little bit of color to it. But here's the thing. You look to the left side, right? And, okay, everyone's telling me it's ceramic, whatever. Even if it's not, even if it is ceramic, it's still disgusting. So if you look to the left, like, what's going on there? We don't know. We don't know if he's got a whole owl sanctuary. We don't know if he's got a little bird feeding cage. We don't know what this guy's going with. So I would like to see that. Although it would make me throw up, I still would have... Okay, acorns are falling like crazy. I still would have loved to kind of see what you got going on there, and I'll give you a good score. But yeah, and then some people are like, "Bro, the mic is in front of the monitor." Well, yeah, it's on an arm. He can actually move it. That's the whole point. Well, not only that, but I'm saying like it could be moved if it has to. So Yeah. Anyways, okay. Now Rogier is probably pissed at me, but I'm sorry, bro. Let's go to the next setup. Now, I don't know what I was smoking, more specifically to the next photo. I don't know what I was smoking. I don't know what I was doing at the time, but I don't know why this ever made it on the show. And it's not because I'm it is because I'm a dick. But these updated photos are just not good at all. This one, it was like, look how clean and fresh it is. And the next one's like, but it's disgusting. It's like, what is he going for here? So I don't know what I was going for. And I sort of apologized to my buddy Jeroen, or Jeroen, who's 13, and he uses a setup for gaming and schoolwork. But I just think that I failed everybody here, more than he failed me. Maybe more so he failed me and I failed some people. But first off, Harry Potter can't get to his bedroom with your damn desk in the way, okay? You get it, Tom? Okay. Anyways, but then he's got this like little nook and cranny that he's sticking himself into, and I get that. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's not the end of the world having your monitors like that. The usability's still there.
Zooming out, it's just like black.
It's just darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. But I mean, like the speaker, especially the right side one, it's like pointing up to the world. Like, what are you trying to play a song for God? I mean, what's going on here? All right. Headphone thing, yeah, you got to work on that. Really utilize that right section. It's open. You can't really put like anything like a monitor or anything under there. So put something there, you know, like a little owl, you know, that you just shot in the sky and filled up. But yeah, I mean, the wire management makes me want to just eat spaghetti because that's what it looks like. I mean, the one part's kind of good, but the rest of it's not. So I don't know. I'm having like a problem where I see like, hey, it looks good in the first photo, and then I look at the next one, I'm like, ew. It's like I can't really tell. So that's why I was saying, you take good photos, you automatically do better. I was just doing like a little, like you know, in the dentist, it's like open up, you're like, what? The worst thing, okay, quick side story, go to full screen. Talking about dentists. One time when I was at a new dentist, she's like, you know, I'm gargling and it's like there's blood obviously because I hadn't brushed because I was like a little kid. And she's like, okay, you could spit. So I'm like, and I spit all over the bib thing. She's like, there's a bowl right, like a sink thing right next to you. And I was like, you didn't tell me, bitch. Anyways, just a fun story. All right, let's go to the final setup of the day. Submitted by Christoffer, who's 22, and he uses this setup for gaming. He streams on Twitch, twitch.tv/I make chaos live, but it's CHAOZ. Anyways, and he's trying to break. Okay, this is crazy. He's trying to break world records in zombies. Right. Look at that. He won the Nordic tournament. He is a winner. That's fucking cool. Oh, sorry. I gotta stop cursing. That's really cool, dude. That's super cool. That's cool. But don't mean to be that guy, Christoffer. Your setup blows. Anyways, so I mean the trophy is cool, but does it really matter when it's hidden behind your laptop and no one can really see it? I mean, you gotta get a glass case with the bodyguard by it and really make that look cool. But I just want to know, what's with the monitor layout? What's with the laptop layout? What's going on here? I'm just confused, to say the least. Now, here's the thing. Christoffer is a great guy. He bought a fast pass to support the show. I appreciate that. I really do. It helps me feed myself with McDonald's. But the thing is, I just don't want to be mean because he was like, you know, nice enough to do that, and he was nice in his emails, but God damn it, Christoffer! Damn it! What is going... Really, the shelf on the top right? What is going... what... Who... Oh, God. Are you the one that did it? Were you like, I need to put this shelf up, let me put it all the way to the right side? Why? And what's up there? Like tools and a controller? I'm just really confused. Okay? Really confused. I just don't understand. It's so messy. And it's like, you got a fast pass, but your setup looks like this. Like, I would have expected if you were like, hey man, my setup's crap, how do I fix it? But instead you're like, yeah, check it out, dude. I won some, like, you know, COD stuff, and yeah, that's my place. How do you win? Because he said this is where he, like, practices for breaking world records and stuff. How do you play when you're just in this environment? Just doesn't make sense. And you know, someone in the chat just said it, and this is something I say all the time. He has cool stuff. It just needs better placing. Really, that's it. And he's like, yeah, I'm probably gonna pick up an ultra wide soon. Like, super nonchalant about it too. He's just like, yeah, I'll go to ultra wide. What is he gonna do? Put the ultra wide on the ceiling? He's like, practicing for zombies. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Christoffer, man, really, you could clean this up and make it look insane. Even with the riser that you got going on, I think it could look amazing. You have great accessories. You know what you're doing in terms of playing games and stuff. Why not make the experience at home a little more, you know, just easier? Just look better, make it easier for yourself, and you'll you're gonna break records like crazy once you clean up your setup.
Well,
so
better setup. Oh,
what?
No, he's gonna have better records for the best world record for better setup.
Oh,
the best improvement in this.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have a good way to say it.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, no, I agree. I'll give him a little trophy that says, finally, for Pete's sake. No, not funny. Okay. So, yeah, I think you need a little bit of loving. Maybe your mom needs to hug you a little bit longer. And, no? Okay. Really, though, guys, in the chat, wait until the episode goes up and then leave a comment to my friend Christoffer and tell him what can be done. What's the first step? I think it's another setup where he needs to just knock it all off and knock it off as well. And then make the setup great again. Donald Trump. Anyways, guys, yeah, that was fun. Okay, scores time. We got our boy Tom with a 78, Gordon with an 80, Ryan with an 88, Ramiro with a 46, Tim with an 82, Owen with an 86, Rogier with an 84, Jeroen with a 64, and Christoffer with a 50. What the hell, Christoffer? You should have higher score. That's not how Killer Keemstar talks. Anyways, oh God, let's get out of the show. I'm your host, Killer Philly. Let's get right to the outro. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget, I'm fast as f***, boy!